This video here is going to be about the A minor scale. So first let's learn the scale, and then we'll look at some ways that we're going to play it and some other things we could do with the scale. So we're going to start on fret 5 of the E string, first finger. Then we're going to go to fret 7, use the third finger there, and fret 8 with the pinky. So that's going to be 5, 7, 8. Now good news, the next string we're going to do the same thing. Fret 5, fret 7, and fret 8. So that's going to be 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8. Now next two strings we're going to be using fret 5, fret 7, and fret 9. I like to use my first finger, go up with my second finger to fret 7, and pinky for fret 9. The next string, fret 5, fret 7, and fret 9 again. Now here we can make a choice for our B string. We're going to use fret 6 with the second finger and fret 8 with the pinky. Okay, so that would be just 2 notes on that string instead of 3. 6 and 8. Then on the high E string, same thing you did at the bottom. Fret 5, if you're continuing the scale, 5, 7, 8. Okay, let's go back over that from the top. We got fret 5, 7, 8, 5, 7, 8, 5, 8. 5, 7, 9, 6, 8, 5. Okay, coming down. 5, 8, 6, 9, 7, 5, 9, 7, 5, 8, 7, 5, 8, 7, 5. Okay, like I said, there is a choice. If you go up to the B string, you can also do 6, 8, 10. Let's take a look at that. 5, 7, 8, 7, 9, 5, 7, 9, 6, 8, 10. For an A minor chord there. Okay, so now we're just going to play one time on each note. We're going to go down and up the scale, going from A to A. In this case, I'm going to use 6, 8, and 5 at the top. Here we go, one time. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to go 2 times on each note, down and up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. You're going to want to go through those a few times. With each rhythm that you're doing, 1 time, 2 times, and now we're going to do 4 times on each note. You can think about it as 16th notes. 1 E and 2 E and 3 E and 4 E and. Now we could also try and use some patterns when we're playing this scale. So the first one we're going to do is groups of 3. So your starting note, if you start on A, you're going to go up your first 3 notes, A, B, C. Now you're going to start on B. B, C, D, and start on C. C, D, E. Okay, let's try that one. Groups of 3, going up. 1, 2, 3, and go. You can do the groups of 3 using our different picking patterns. doing 2 notes. So let's try that one. 2 notes each. Down, up, 3 and 4 and. Okay, you can also go through that doing 4 times, 1 ienda, 2 ienda, using the pattern of 3 there as well. I want to talk about another concept here. Now, just because this is an A minor scale doesn't mean that you have to start the scale on A and end on A every time. It's actually probably more beneficial to start it on some different notes, especially if you're playing lead guitar, because everybody else in the band, if it's an A minor, is going to be playing that A. So there's really a lot more value to playing some of the other notes. Now, let's go through this a little bit simply. If you start on an A and play from A, going up to A, that's going to be an A minor scale. Now we're going to start on the second note of the scale. We're going to start on a B. Now you could think of this as an A minor scale starting on the second note, or you could think of it as its own scale as it relates to B. In this case, it's called a B Locrian scale. Okay, not important at this time. Let's think about it as an A minor scale starting on a B. Now we're also going to end on B. So now we're going to end on fret 7 up here. Let's hear how that sounds. 1, 2, 3, go. Want to incorporate your other picking patterns in here, so let's try 2 notes each. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And then you can do 4 notes each as well. Let's try our C scale. So now we're starting on the third note of an A minor scale, okay? A minor scale starting on the third note, or because this is a C note that we're starting on, this is actually called our C major scale. So if you've played a C major scale before, it's a scale that's relative to A minor, meaning they share the same notes, but you're starting on a different note when you start the scale. So we're going to go from C on fret 8 all the way up to C on fret 8 on the top. Let's try it 1 note each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Each 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, and then go through 4 notes as well. If you want to start to incorporate your patterns of 3, you can try that as well. All right, here we go. Now we're starting on a D. So we're going to start on the second string here, fret 5. So this is going to be an A minor scale, starting on the 4th note, or the 4th scale degree of A minor. It's going to be on a D. Here we go. It's also, by its own name, called a D Dorian scale. D, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, made a little mistake because I was thinking about my fingering there. Now I'm going to be moving higher up on the guitar neck, so I'm going to change my fingering across the B string to fret 6, 8, 10. There we go. That's going to be F, G, A, and then I got B, C, D, fret 7, 8, 10. So the fingerings are going to change when you're moving up higher on the guitar neck. So here we go. Let's try that D Dorian scale with eighth notes and the new fingering. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and... Great. Okay, so we can also do that starting on an E note, an F note, a G note, and get all of those scales going as well. But let's start with those guys for now. Practice up on that, and I'll see you guys back at the next lesson.